Hello everyone, Attack Power here with Game 2 between Stardekk and Wantsomenoob in the Steel Division 2 Season 10 Finals. Playoffs. Let's dive right in. Alrighty folks, we are here on Orsha East, and on the left in the red we have Stardekk playing Pansaridivisioona on Maverick Income, and on the right in the blue we have Wantsomenoob playing 26th Panzer on Vanguard Income. Sorry for the slight misspeak there. This is Division 2, by the way, playoffs in the quarterfinals, I believe. So, Orsha East, solid map, good stuff. Both these divisions, pretty appropriate for this map. Pansaridivisioona gets the advantage of the Yaakari and stuff, which are like one of the strongest CQC units in the game, especially the strongest that you can get in mass numbers and for only 20 points. Pretty nuts. You get a huge spattering of fun light and medium armor to work with. You get your good finish, you know, the Takampoyas and things. You do get an ISU 152 as well, some good 2K range stuff. He's not really bringing anything in the artillery tab other than that 81 mil mortar, so definitely light there. Not very much in the air tab, though a nice mix of everything. He's got cluster bombers with one veterancy. Interesting. I understand the concept. Keep the suppression down, keep the spread tight, but I'm still not a huge fan of that. And a Blenheim. Over on 26th Panzer, we have the usual spattering of things. We have some recon cars, all the nice infantry. He's bringing the Stostrup Berettas in A phase. He's got some Panzer 3s. He's got a Panther in A, but then he's got the Stug M42s and Bs, along with some more Panthers and Panzer 4s. Jagdpanzer 4, he's bringing in B double vet. That is interesting. We don't see that often. Does have the Werf Rahmen 280, and then a whole bunch of Focke-Wulfs and bombers. So it should be interesting. Let's zoom in here, see what Stardekk is throwing down here. We have a T-26B light tank, a 50 mil mortar, a Yaakari Latiel, more Yaakari 22 T-26, two Yaakaris, and a ITPSV 41 flak gun. Very effective AA piece. In the middle here we have T-26B Yaakari, a leader T-26, a Latiel, a T-rifle, Takampoya double sniper, more T-26B, more Latiel, more T-26, Pack 38, two more T-26Bs, a heavy machine gun, some Yaakari, another Pack 38, and another heavy machine gun. Going down south we have a T-26 leader, some Nostovaki, and then a Pack 38 and a heavy machine gun. Over here for Wantsomenoob with 26th Panzer we have Erzat Strupen going north, very light deployment there. Into the center we have some IG-18, some Stostrups, and MG-42, a IG-18, Panzergren, Panzerfaust, more Stostrup, yep, more of them. Another Panzergren, Panzer 3, two Panzer 3Ls, a leader, and a SDKFZ 251/10, which is the light AT gun, and a Gepard AA piece. Then going into the southern middle, we have MG-42, Panzer Grenadier, Stostrup Berettas, two of those, a SDKFZ 250/9 autocannon armored car, and then two Panzer IV F1 support tanks, and then down south an MG-42, Panzergren, and Panzer IV F1 support tank, and a Stug M43-105 assault cannon tank. So interesting deployment. I mean, Stardekk's going to absolutely crush the north. He'll capture this without missing a beat, basically. Surprising for Wantsomenoob to just give that up. He is on Vanguard, which means he's got to take the advantage early here. Maverick does get the overall income advantage in this matchup by the end of the day, so he needs to take that early advantage. We'll see if he's able to do it. If you guys didn't see Game 1, make sure to go check that out so you don't miss all the exciting action. This is a best of 3, so we'll see how this game turns out. If you have seen Game 1, you know the result of that. If you haven't, make sure you go check it out. Here comes a Gladiator Recon coming in here. 40 points. It's not super duper cheap, but it is 395 kilometers an hour. It does have bad resilience, but very good agility, so it can dodge some AA, which it's going to need to here. Although the 20 mil of the Gepard is not exactly going to shoot it down instantly. Surprised to see Wantsomenoob sending both of these infantry all the way up into the forest. He can't imagine he's going to hold it. There's no way. So I would have probably kept one back here. Latiel's moving in. These Latiel's extremely dangerous. One of the best AT rifle pieces in the game. Takampoya in a nice position here. Should be able... Well, actually, the 1,000 meter range is going to come up a little short here with Wantsomenoob deploying pretty conservatively. Latiel fails to get any sort of kills. Stostrup get out in time. 20 mil continue to try to chase that Gladiator. Continuing to fail. Panzer 3's coming in. Panzer 3 versus T-26. Not actually a great matchup for the Panzer 3. The reason being, oh, Latiel, double Latiel takes out the SDKFZ in one burst. Remember, they have 2 of these, so they fire 2 shots at a time, and when the side armor's open like that, they can easily kill an armored car really quickly. Stolstrup versus Yaakari, interesting fight. Not sure who wins this, to be honest with you. Panzergren does catch out the Latiel, but will get forced off by the KKM. It's basically a Maxim. It's a Maxim. Panzer IV coming in. This thing should stand pretty tall here, although the Pak-38 might be an issue. Up north, Urzat Strupen getting pressured early. We see smoke coming down with the 50 mil mortar, and a nice push here from Stardekk, building that using the smoke, throwing down some 50 miller, expecting there to be troops. Of course, Wantsomenoob has not put any here. Pioneer now a little late for this. Again, this is a very odd timing from Wantsomenoob. At this point, I would honestly just throw an Urzat into this building here, just so it looks like there's still stuff here, and then move it along if he's not planning to fight in this northern area. SDKZ 5-1 goes down to the Pak-38 there. Right now, Wantsomenoob on the losing end of the armored trades. Panzer IV versus Pak-38, not a good fight. Pak-38 going to finish off that Panzer IV. Ooh, that's rough. Loses that. Back to a 12-12. Wantsomenoob momentarily had a little bit of an advantage with grabbing this flag and this one here. Stardekk not putting anything to hold this flag, though. Interesting choice. Oh, wait. No, this one's already blue. It's this flag that Wantsomenoob is grabbing. But Stardekk now has the flag up north, and he has this flag right here in the center, so he now has the 13-11. I don't know who picked first and second here. I don't see 26th as a counter pick to Pansaridivisioona. I see Pansari as a counter pick to 26th, if I had to take a guess. If I had to take a stab in the dark, that would be my guess. 26 is the, like, objectively in a vacuum better division, but on this map, in this situation, I think Pansari has the stronger matchup. Only because, again, so, like, 26th Panzer is a lot of light armor, like in the form of Panzer IIIs and stuff, but the Panzer IIIs do not stack up well against, like, hordes of T26s, which can still pen the Panzer IIIs, and the Panzer IIIs don't kill the T26s in one shot. That's part of the problem. Now, Panzer III armor, I'm not 100% sure what it is. 70, yep, down it goes. So they can kill them. Like, they have 75, Panzer III has 70 mils of armor. This is not a good, because these are 15 points, and the Panzer III is 40 points. So you're paying a premium, you see? And that's why this is bad. That's why these Panzer IIIs are in a bad matchup here. Usually what makes Panzer III so good is that they trade up. They can kill T-34s, they can kill Shermans and stuff with their APCR, so they end up trading up like a 40-point tank for an 80-point medium or 60-point medium tank. In this matchup, they're trading down. In other words, the T-26 is the one really trading up for 15 points, or really 30, because you kind of need 2 of them. For 30 points, you're killing a 40-point tank, and you have 2 tanks lying around. Verframen in already, doing a partial strike, not a full 6-round strike, just 4. Looks like he was going after those T-26s, which he can certainly kill. But Stardekk, all over the micro, gets out of there immediately. Barely gets a scratch on him. I'm sure they took a little bit of damage, but nothing significant. Panzergren down here gets killed off. Stardekk has a nice concentration of support weapons and stuff here. Sniper, heavy machine gun, Latiel, now a Stug 3. The Pak-38 is getting moved. Okay, that's a mistake. That is 100% a misclick. I have no doubt about that. I would have bought it if it went to, like, here. Okay, that makes sense. You want another Pak-38. That one actually just died. That would make sense. This does not make sense. What would be really funny if this actually made it all the way across the map. It doesn't get killed at some point. That would be incredible. Here goes more T-26Bs. You get, so how many does he get in A phase? 9. He gets 9 of them in A phase. And then B phase, he has another card of 18 of them, just in case he was afraid of running out. Stug M43 in, an odd choice, honestly. I don't know. I'm not a fan of this unit, to be honest. I'm just not a fan of this unit at all. I feel like it dies really easily. It often doesn't kill what you need it to kill. It has barely as any ammo. 65 points is cheap for this amount of penetration stuff, I'll give you that. But you only get 1. Like, you literally get 1. I'm just not a fan of that choice. Anytime I build this deck. Focke-Wulf coming in, I don't know what it hit. It hit something. Obviously, it hit something. The bombs were dropped. But I don't see any bomb spots here. Maybe it killed off a heavy machine gun down here, because there should have been one, I think. Stug 3 did take a pen from the, I think from the Stug. Let's see what it's shooting at. Going after the T-26. Does take it out after one shot. Nice kill there. Surrender of the Stahlstrup there. Focke-Wulf trying to get cheeky up north, but fails in the face of the ITPSV. This thing, a very strong AA piece. 40 mil Bofors. But the 40 mil Bofors on the vehicles, for whatever reason, shoot faster. I believe is why they're better. I believe the IG-18 is having hill depression issues. Because it's aimed up several times and has never fired a shot. So I think it's having hill problems. Oh, Panzer IV gets a pen from the Pak 38. And down it goes. That's another big kill. Losing these pieces of armor he actually just really kind of needs. Verframen aiming at... Oh, he's going for the AA piece. Not a bad choice at all. He only gets 2 of these with these in A phase. So there's not a lot of AA other than this and the card of 40 mils in B phase. So Stug M43 should have 2k. Yep, does have 2k HE power. Pak 38 getting caught out by the Panzergrens. Stug M43 backing up. This Stug M43 though sticking around. Hold off these Stug 3 on the hill. Here comes the... Okay, the Pak 38 is back. I was right about this. Yakati versus Panzergren at close range is not even a fight. Sturmgren, though, getting in. Oh, no. Wantsomenoob, once again, wants no part of it. Focke-Wulf does get forced back by the other ITPSV. Ju-87 loses its target. Nope, it's back on target. There's no AA here, though. No AA at all. Says Ju-87 will have a free run at this Stug M43. Wantsomenoob trying to spread them out. He will spread them out, but the Stug M43 will die here. And down it goes. IG-18 getting hit by... I'm not even sure. The T-26? Yep. Here comes the Verframen strike. Will it land? Is Stardekk watching? He is. It's moving. Takes 1 hit. 2. Down goes the AA piece. So nice kill there with the Verframen. It needs ammo, though, now. Yakati getting pinned down by the Panzergrens. Will they get taken out? They do. Pretty important kill there for Wantsomenoob to hold on to this, but Stardekk still in the 13-11, and that's bad because we're about to end A phase, and Wantsomenoob is supposed to be the one on the advantage here with his Vanguard income. Panther, he called the Panther into the center town. I guess I understand the concept. There's not much in Pansaridivisioona that can easily kill this Panther. Everything will struggle a little bit. At close range, the Stug 3 and the T-30-45s that he has can certainly penetrate it. But they're going to struggle. Oftentimes, they are going to struggle. The Pak 40s, though, definitely can. The Pak 40s can kill them without a doubt. Yeah, I'm not a big fan, especially when he needs it down here. After he lost this Stug now, this Panther could have been really useful in this position down here. Well, with some AA. Now I have a Pak 40 rolling into the open. Pak 40 up north now, spotting out those Ersatz. Does have a Pak 40 in position now to hold off any further pushes. Has it on return fire. Lost his flag again, though, to these Yakati. Back to a 13-11 started. Oh, back to a 12-12. Wantsomenoob has captured his flag on the hill. That's how we're at a 12-12 here. Again, I'm never a big fan of giving up this northern flag for nothing. I'm just not personally. I think it just puts you behind a flag and into the rest of the game, and it's just really tough. And the problem is Wantsomenoob really didn't take advantage of the giving up this flag. Like if you had given up the north and like blown out the south or something, then fine. You made good use of the extra troops, but he didn't. T-26 goes down. Panzer III also goes down. See, and that's a 15-point to a 40-point unit. That's a horrible trade. Here comes a Z-107 TER Alciona. Bombing strike coming in. Some big bombs on this thing. Should do some nice damage. Probably clear out this Yakati. No, misses. Pins it down. Pioneer will come in. Will Stardekk fall back in time? He's not falling back yet. Double BF-109 G2s coming in. BF-109 G2s are really quite bad. But two of them can definitely do something. Focke-Wulf comes away unscathed, basically. BF-109 G2 is smoking. Now, they are very maneuverable and quite fast, so the Focke-Wulfs will have a hard time keeping up with them. Doesn't get a second pass on. Focke-Wulf getting on target. I don't think it'll catch it. The Gepard choosing the wrong unit to shoot at. It's going to shoot at the lower suppression unit. I don't think it'll shoot it down. Nope, not with it switching targets constantly. Rough roll there. 1410. The Panther... Is it dead already? No. No, it's over here. It's not dead. Panther doing a support role right now. Not exactly the best use of it, but it does kill off a machine gun. Werframen is getting reloaded. We have a Werframen strike coming down in this woods. It's a big expenditure of munitions there. We're into B phase, though, now, solidly. We see another Bofors out. Here's the ISU-152. He's only got one of those, and he's bringing it into the middle. Again, confusion, because I would think right here would be where you'd want that ISU-152, right there. This open ground. It's weird seeing both players put their mightiest 2K assets in the middle of the map. Panzer 3 taking some Latiel hits. Latiel, though, shouldn't be able to kill it. No, not with that penetration. Should be quite safe. Panther will help finish that off. Takin Torunta here hiding, though. That can 100% kill any tank. Panzer 4 versus T-26B. Ugh. Misses. Oh, down it goes. Bombing from the Blenheim kills off the leader there, or the unit there. Oof. That hurt. Ju-87 coming in. Unfortunately, the only thing to defend is a Gepard. Gepards are terrible. 20 mils are awful. They can kill stuff if they have a minute on target, but what a dodge! What a dodge. The Ju-87 must have lost line of sight, and Wantsomenoob with some nice micro there to dodge that Ju-87. Yakari forced back again. Sherm Pioneers finally in a nice position to kind of hide out back here and hold this flag back to a 12-12. Wantsomenoob, though, down some tickets here. That's rough. This Werframen strike very late, and I'm not a huge fan of it because it just doesn't have much. The 40 mil Bofors revealed itself, so I'm surprised he didn't retarget. He is sending a full strike. Oh, ITPSV takes a hit from the Pack 40. Oh my. Oh, he's got APCR on though, and now he backed out of APCR range, so it has to reload. Oh, if he had just had regular AP on. Oh, people, turn it off until you need it. There's nothing in Pansaridivisioona that you would need APCR for. I mean, the only thing maybe is the ISU-152. That's about it, though. Sturm Pioneer gets a little unnecessarily aggressive and goes down. Gepard again, gonna tickle that gladiator. Hee 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 hee. Hee, that tickles. 20 mils. You make me so sad. Your purpose is so questionable. Currently at 12-12. And again, this is better for Wantsomenoob at this point, because now the income advantage is Stardekk's. Panther A in again. Pack 40 versus Pack 40, but this one is much more hurt. Panther A spotting the... Oh, no, not the Taka Ampuya, excuse me. Panthergren spots that, though. Should be able to do some nice damage, I'd think, to it. Maybe not with all the support going on. Okay, he takes out one. He really wants to kill this, so to kill the eyes. The eyes. Go for the eyes. Focke-Wulf, bombing strike on the Kivati. Kills him off, but pins down his own Sturm Pioneer. Still worth it, of course. Sotka 85, which is T-3045, going after that Pack 40. Taka Ampuya finally goes down. Takes out the eyes. Double Gepard. This is where the Gepard could do it. This could be its moment. Dun, 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 dun. Nope. But that BF-109 does have to fly back over, so this could do it. So M43, now it's moving. Takes a pen, though. BF-109 trying to fly out of AA cover range. Here comes double Alciona Bana. Alright, this is it. Do it, Gepards. This is your moment. Oh my god. Oh, they did it! Alright, let's see here. Pack 40 again. Panther takes out the T-34-85. Nice shot there. Bomber's coming in. Unfortunately, the Alcione loses its target. I think it was going after the T-30. Oh, yeah, the one was going after this. The other was going after the T-34-85, I think. And he might lose this bomber. This is a lot of time over AA. You cannot spend this much time flying over it. No, it looks like he might get away because it's a different 40 mil. Right, it's not the same piece of AA that whole time. Kivari, not actually incredible at close range. They do have 2 Swalmies, which is better than your average CQC unit. But double Erzatstruppen with 1 star. They do actually have some veterancy from this leader. Can hold out. Stardekk, though, at 1410. Regrab this flag here. And, of course, has this northern flag without question. I'm a little surprised that Wantsomenoob has not called in a better piece of AA like an SDK of Z71. SDK 251 goes down. Panther drops the ball and misses the stinking leader in the transport. That's rough. Rough roll of the dice there. Crappy infantry pushing. They can't get past this T-26 though, and this Pack 38 may work itself into a position to kill this Panther at some point. Here comes more of the spam. T-26B spam, and here comes WJU-87. This lonely and very sad Gepard not going to do the job here. Panther trying to get out of line of sight. Will it get there? It will not. First one misses. Second one should finish the job. Unless it misses. It missed. So the Panther A stands tall. Alright, is he going to call actual A in now or not? Here comes the Verframen into the town, I'm assuming. Baba Booey. No. There goes the leader. Alright. Cannot kill off this Yakati, though. Doesn't even weaken it. I took M42 versus ISU 152. Not a great matchup there. Not at all. That's unfortunate. Jagdpanzer 4 coming in to try to rumble with this ISU 152. Really comes down to if this thing's still reloading or not. It is a 3-star Jagdpanzer 4. And the ISU 152 has no eyes, apparently. It can't see this thing. Jagdpanzer 4 gets the first shot, gets a penetration. Will it fire before the ISU 152 can? It fires again. Oh, it bounces and it gets killed. Oh, God, I loathe these things. They're such bull caca. Oh, my God. It's so painful watching him only use Gepards. They're so bad. And he only has 2. If he had like 4 of them, then maybe they'd be doing something. They're just so bad. All right, this is a bad place for this Yakata. It's not where you want to be. Stolzrubretta into the town, recaptures back to a 12-12 again. So nice turnaround there for Wantsomenoob. But BF-109 doing something you don't see often, which is strafing. ISU-152 gets a shot off from the hill. Blenheim getting through, because it's always going to get through. Panzergren forced off back to a 13 level. Here comes the wave of T-26s down south here. There's nothing to stop this. This IG-18 is not real AT. It's fake AT. It will sometimes kill a tank. I'm not saying it won't, but it is definitely not there for tank killing. I mean, things will get held up when it runs into this Panther, but if the Panther turns and shows its side armor to something dangerous, that's going to be bad. I still can't believe that Jagdpanzer 4 did not kill that ISU. That's very frustrating. For Wantsomenoob. I can see myself seething. Because that thing has 145 millimeters of pen versus the 125 millimeters of armor on the ISU. And at this range, that should have penetrated. Like, the penetration chance should be quite high at that point. And here comes the wave of T-26s. I mean, this is what you do with this division. You just spam armor everywhere. And use your cheap CQC troops to absolutely obliterate anything in the woods. It has very interesting play patterns. It can be a very strong division on the right map. And I think this is one of the right maps. I actually do. (26th Panzer), more of a jack of all trades, master of none sort of division. There's an SDK Z71. Panthers will be able to stop these T-26s in their tracks. Pack 40 will go down. But we've already lost 2 T-26s now. Oh, it gets a side pin on the Panther! Oh my god. Oh, there's a Stug 3 there. That's dangerous. That can kill a Panther for sure. Especially at this closer range. Panther, of course, though, gonna pen every time. Here comes that double Ju-87. Down goes the Panther to the Stug 3. Oh, rough. And here comes the double Ju-87. Will the Panther at least get it shot off? It won't. Oh, no. Oh, man. Oh, that was brutal. That was brutal. Bomber does take out the Stug 3, so nice response there. BF-109 cannot get on the back of that Alciona. Ju-87 does go down. He's needed that desperately to die. Wantsomenoob has lost several extremely key pieces of armor to those. And again, relying on these Gepards in A phase, no. I can't support this choice. SDK Z71 finally in, actually like doing real AA work now. RE2 Sagittario killing off one of those BF-109s. These are very strong fighters. Very solid overall. We are into C phase though. Both players down on their points. And the South has been blown wide open here. And Wantsomenoob deciding he can no longer hold out. 22 minutes and 44 seconds here on Orsha East. We have 1675 for Stardekk and Wantsomenoob at 1735. So Wantsomenoob actually out trading Stardekk. So maybe too soon to scoop. Not gonna lie. He did out trade, not by a lot though. I mean, it's only what 60 points, so nothing crazy. It's not like Stardekk was under 200 or 300 points of trades. So maybe not, but you know, it's tough from that point because everything Stardekk calls in is really cheap. You know, 15 points for the T26, 20 points for all the Kadi and Kavadi. On the other hand, Wantsomenoob calling in Panzer, which are 30 points and stuff a piece. You know, his armor is just more expensive across the board. It's an uphill fight from that point. I do understand why he scooped. I do understand. ISU 152 still managing to do way more than these things ever should. I personally think these things could get nerfed back up. Not all the way back, maybe. They used to be 130, which might have been a little much. 115 feels a little cheap. Maybe 120, 125, maybe. Because again, these things just feel like they overperform every time we see them. Verframen did get some kills. Did it pay itself off? How much is this thing? Verframen cost how much? 140 points. So yeah, it got close. It got close. Panther A, this did some okay work, and this was the one in the middle that I was a little confused about. So, I mean, good calling, I guess. The other Panther A did some okay work again, armor-wise. But the problem is, again, the kills that Wantsomenoob was making are often much cheaper. You know, a lot of T26s and stuff, versus the things these are killing are always higher value targets outside of the Erzatstruben. Well, if you guys enjoyed that, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and consider supporting over on Patreon. Thanks a bunch, and have a fantastic day.